I'm still maybe Disco Dinosaur. I still don't know that question yet. I don't know my life choices. But anyways, we're back in Don't Star, where I'm trying again for possibly the 6th attempt and maybe a few more attempts. This is not foreshadowing anything, okay, guys? Ignore all spoilers. Anyways, I went back with my homegirl, Abigail. She has that sister that can work with us. Day 1 starts off how any other day starts, with gathering resources, mostly wood so I can make a fire tonight. I found these assholes that don't know that Sharon is caring. I'm gonna come back and murder you later. Found some stone, which will be very useful. Found a touchstone, that's going to be very useful. Especially when I figure out how to make a hammer later on and come back and take his pig's heads. Day 2, similar day. Looking for the beefaloes, my saviors. Went through a booty hole. And was praying it was not Spider Force. It was kind of Spider Force. Found this kind of fort home. I was thinking about taking camp in there. Found my dad. He's not my dad, but I wish he was my dad. Day 3 came along and I found this guy, stole all of his stuff. He doesn't need it, he's dead already. And I was about to give up hope until I found, the glorious poop that makes every Don't Starve player happy. I set up my base camp a little further away from the buffaloes, learned my lessons when they get the angry red bum, to stay the fuck away from them. So you know what, I set up camp, struggle to place most of my shit down because there's so much shit around me. Eventually I get this cleared out. And then I start moving, relocating certain items. And then I spent the day picking up poop, grabbing hay, and then I found another booty hole. Of course, I have to jump in the booty hole. Can't resist a good hole. And then it popped me near the swamp, so pretty much I dodged the hentai monsters and gathered reeds for hopefully use later on for I forget what it's called, the bundling thingy that makes your food last longer. I don't know what the hell it's called, but I had some goals this time around to try to set up my touchstone so when winter comes inevitably and I get fucked over, to fill that up with stuff I need, along with trying to do better than last time. Of course. I'm terrible at you fuck it, you know what I'm talking about. I'm terrible at this shit. We end day 4 back at camp. And eventually I go explore the rest of I don't know what kind of biomes call. I'm still pretty new, not new, but still fresh to this game, so I kind of picked up some grass. I found a spider's nest, so I thought I took an opportunity to try to waken my asshole sister up and fight the asshole spiders. It's a little bit easier to fight. I didn't know at the time how to do the rabbit trick where you summon her, where you use a rabbit, and eventually I thought I was strong enough to fight these assholes to claim their berries. I really wanted those bushes, but my sister turned out to be useless as she always is. But something... karma comes get me later. It burns all my twigs, and then a forest fire happens, which was not my fault this time. Usually it's my fault. Sometimes I think I should play Willow, because I connect more to her, because I love burning things. This was funny. So I start gathering all the ashes, thinking, hey, free ashes. You know how they say, when life gives you lemonade, you try to make lemonade. I don't try to make lemonade. I throw it back at the person, telling them to give me oranges, because I don't feel like drinking lemonade. Actually, I love lemonade. It's kind of bomb-ass. But anyways, the forest fire continued very far. Very far. To the point where it led to a group of spiders' nests, and I was happy that they all got burned to death. I really hate the spider forests. I don't know if that's what the biome's called, but I fucking hate it so much. But, so... after gathering up a lot of ashes, I say to flee the scene and say, fuck you. On day 6, I finally made a crock pot, struggling to place it anywhere I wanted to place it. I struggle in this game a lot. I also placed some farms because I had enough resources. I just go straight to the upgraded one. Don't feel like wasting my resources on the original one. Trying to save as much resources as I possibly can. I'm kind of a resource hog in most games I play, so this is no exception. And then that's the end of day 6. I summon my sister by murdering a poor innocent rabbit. I heard that Krampus will come for my soul if I murder too many, so I gotta be careful of that shit. And then on day 7, I planted all my bushes that I found around the world and scavenged. I still want those other bushes. Those pigs are hogging. Those fucking bastards. I also spent the day organizing my stuff and getting things together, making foods, tending the crops, and making sure everything was hunky-dory. I set off on another venture to also look for the, I think it's like the checkerboard pattern, those machines that fight you back. Try to get some of their gears to make a ice box, chill box. I don't know what the fuck it's called at the time. I'll probably remember later. But anyways, I set off a venture looking for that. I gather up more berry bushes and more resources because I'll definitely need the stone and wood for when winter comes. Winter is coming. We are the Stark family in this household. And eventually I made my way back up to this camp. I was thinking about camping here, and then I didn't notice the hounds as I was, and then I panicked, and then I died instantly because I'm an idiot. And then all these spiders appeared. I don't know where those fuckers came back, so I lost my touchstone here. I was kind of upsetty. I was really hoping to make it more than 9 days without having to use it, son of a bitch. But eventually I made my way up to gather up the rest of my resources and my shit that I might have lost. Literally, my pile of shit's right there. That's really important to me, okay, guys? I head back to camp, placing down all my finds to clear out my backpack and to make sure my berry bushes keep growing. Did I mention this was day 10? I probably forgot to mention that. But anyways, yeah, it's day 10. And then I spent the rest... Oh, wait, it is day 10. Oh, wait. I'm stupid. I thought... I don't know what goes through my head, guys. Anyways. Oh, God. So, I spent most of day 10 just gathering up hay and... I almost said fiber. It's really just grass. It's grass. It's not even called hay. It's just grass. There's so much of it, so I just gather up as much as I can. I have like a huge-ass biome of this crap. And eventually I want to make more traps to place down to get more bunnies and slowly kill them off. Because I love murder. Day 11 rolled around. I kind of fapped my day away by looking at recipes and seeing what I could make right now and cooking a whole bunch of stuff. It was still a productive day, but I just didn't really do much today. Day 12 came and I went off on a venture gathering lots of wood, as much wood as I could possibly get. Being the metaphor of how much a woodchuck could chuck, woodchuck, I don't know how to properly say it because I can barely speak my own language. I found this weird tree thing. I forget if anything happens if you chop it down, so let me know down in the comments down below because I tend to burn all of them by accident. And then I found another touchstone just to save my ass, and I also forgot I had a hammer on me, so I managed to get all these pig heads. Oh, thank God I made a hammer. Sometimes I forget about the damn hammer. Since I remember I had the hammer, I went to the other place where the touchstone was originally at and decided to gather up all those pig's heads. Because I'll definitely need them to make some armor and such, because the pigskin helmet I think is one of the best ones to make, and also to make the hand bat is probably a pretty strong weapon. Don't quote me on that. I know the dark sword's probably the strong. I don't know if that's the strongest, but it's pretty strong. But I don't have the resources to make that yet, so hand bat, here we come soon, hopefully. Did I mention I had my hammer, so I kind of went back here, because I remember there's a pig head here too, and also to take down some of this wall to use for later on for other resources. I thought you were going to get more back when we were destroying this wall, but we didn't get that much back from it. But hey, it wasn't me who wasted the resource. Whoever the poor sap that was here before us. That probably died to these wolves around him. Or hounds. Whatever it was. Day 14 came around and I decided to go fuck with the spiders and test out my new helmet I made. I think it's a pigskin helmet or a leather helmet. And mostly because I really need to get some more healing salves and stuff. Abigail was attacking a nest and I didn't want her to attack the nest. Unfortunately, I can't control what Abigail attacks. Wait, no. Wait, is she Abigail? Or am I Abigail? I don't know who I am. I just said I chose my homegirl Abigail in the beginning of this video and realized I probably am not Abigail. Am I Abigail? Who the fuck is Abigail? Is that my sister? I don't know. But anyways, I want to murder more spiders, but instead I found these frogs. So I decided to murder them, because we always need food. Fuck those bitches. And then eventually I did find more spiders, and yeah, I was just getting all silk. I didn't really want silk. Didn't really need it. I just needed the healing slabs. I really needed that, because I didn't have honey yet. That was on my list of things I wanted to get together, is make a whole honey farm. And I accidentally picked up sticks during the battle. Day 15 comes around, and I spent the most of the day just gathering resources, cleaning up our best space, and preparing food and some healing things. so that I can be ready to take on more challenges and stuff, because I really want to get stuff to make a ice box to hold all of our food, since we got a steady food supply going on with the farms and everything. I'm kind of proud of myself. I managed this far. My base doesn't look like shit. I might have died once so far, but I was still surviving. Not starving. Well, kind of starving. I'm kind of starving right there. Day 16, I decided to suit up and take on the beefaloes because I really need the fur to make some stuff for winter. And I was really hoping to kite one, but the whole family decided to show up and I didn't know what to do. Abigail was still fighting no matter what I did, and she got her ass taken out like a fucking idiot. Useless as ever. Can never rely on her. She's pretty cool, actually. I'm sorry, Abigail. I said that shit to you. You're one of the best. You're a homie. Alright, I'll pour one out for you, okay, Abigail? And eventually I murdered the whole family, except for the child. I may kill a lot of things in my life, but I won't kill the babies yet. That's a lie. I killed a child in another video game I played recently. Day 17, I just fapped it away and also made this stupid shiny rock to prepare for winter, of course. What is our quote for the video? Winter's fucking coming, guys. Winter's fucking coming. And I continue to gather more wood as much as possible, like wood was kind of out of season. And also at the end of day 17, I made a toilet. I mean, this... I don't know what the fuck this thing is. It just makes witchcraft magical items for me. I really want to make this meat effigy. I should have made it then when I had the meat, but I didn't understand what the fuck it was. But day 18 came around and all I did was chop down more trees. I think I angered a tree beast at this point. No, I didn't. I lied. I haven't angered the tree beast yet. I haven't seen that tree beast yet. Or the whatever it's called, the end. I'm glad I haven't seen it yet. And at the end of day 18, I made a drying rack to start curing some of my meats because I had a lot from murdering a family. Eventually, I went back up to the spider forest to try to get some more stuff to try to heal up and get some monster meat because it's best to use it to make some meatballs with the berries, and I had a lot of berries I can cook with it. And it's a pretty good food source. And I summoned my sister to help me in this fight. And I didn't get no one killing shit like I wanted. Oh well. I spent the rest of day 19 gathering more wood. Would you have guessed it? Probably. I need lots of wood, okay? Every time I play this game, I ran out of resources during winter, okay? I'm paranoid, okay? When I used to play this, I ran out of everything because I'm an idiot. Day 20, I made some more drying racks so then I can try to cure more of my meats because they were decaying and I didn't want the family that I murdered to go to waste. Then I feel super guilty, actually, for murdering them all. The beefaloes made their way up into my home, invading it almost. I made my home away from you bastards, so when you become a little grumpy, I didn't have to deal with your dumbasses, but apparently you're pissed off I killed the other people. So eventually, I went off to try to look for the fuck, whore, bitch. I went to look for gears, I found instead Abigail some friends, but they weren't the best besties, so we murdered them, of course. I was on, originally I was starting a journey to try to look for those gear people to try to make that chill box or whatever, the ice box. I think it's called ice box. But I decided to set up camp back at the touchstone to start preparing it in case I die during winter and put some extra like weapons, a chest and stuff in there so then I can try to be prepared. But guess what came at the end of day 21? Winter's here. The White Walkers are coming for us. Oh boy. Where's my Starks? So I rushed home to try to get my cold gear because I did not have any of it on, or my what's it called, external endo rock, whatever the fuck, the stupid rock that heats up. I don't know what the fuck it's called. I barely remember half the shit in this game. I don't even think those are called beefaloes, but I keep calling them that. But eventually I made it back home, putting on my cold gear and sorting out my shit. And during day 23, another group of hounds came to try to break my booty, and I ran off panicking because I didn't have any of my armor on. So I ran off and got my shit together. I think I lose Abigail in this part because I think I whacked her by accident, which I don't like that. I hope in I think Don't Starve Together is where it started, where they fix her and everything, and I hope you just that's not how you get rid of her anymore. So I went back on my adventure looking for those gear people so then I could try to get some gears to make my chill box, and I went on a long ass journey. And on day 24 I saw the penguins and had some bloodthirst, so I decided to murder this tall bird because I really wanted that egg. I really just wanted to kidnap the child. I had flashbacks back to when I played Subnautica Zero, where I kidnapped the baby penguins. That was really fun. I love that feature in that game. I hope you can kidnap more animals in that game in the future. I might kidnap this tall bird's baby. At one point I thought about, like, keeping the tall bird's baby, but I found out it won't be tamed, and when it gets old enough, it will just murder you. So eventually I do eat his ass. Sorry, not sorry. Day 25, I continue exploring, build up camp so I can heat up my rock doodad, my heat stone, whatever the fuck's called. And then at one point on day 26, I summon the tree guardian by accident. Well, not by accident. If you chop too many trees down, this fucker comes around and try to give you it. Abigail got lost in the middle of this fight, and I ran back home on day 27 to finally recuperate, gather more supplies, and empty off my shit and the baby I stolen. I eventually eat the child. Don't worry. He was a great snack. Day 28, I went off on an adventure, but when I make camp to keep looking for the chill box, or ice box, whatever the hell it's called, eventually I figured out these creepy hands came along. I haven't fought with these my entire time I've been recording this series. This is my first time encountering them, so I don't know if I got super lucky. But then this asshole came around. Oh my god, he gave me a merry-go-round. I was freaking out. I couldn't get my weapons. I had to stop the hands. So it was just too much on my hands. Literally. And eventually I meet my downfall. Or not. I thought I died here. Oh no, that's where I died. Spoiler, I died here. I don't survive. There's nothing I can do because my fire's going out. I'm just playing Ring Around Rosie, hoping daylight comes so I can run for the mountains, but eventually the darkness got me in the end. Eating up my last touchstone. I had no lives left. Fuck my life. Bing bong. So day 29, I spent most of the time gathering up some resources quickly to hurry up and try to heat up this stupid stone, and eventually I made it back to camp and heat up the stone there so I can go get the rest of my shit, which wasn't too far. I didn't make it that far, but at one point March of the Penguins tried to come through my land. The urge to murder them was very strong, but I got my stuff back, ran back home, and spent the rest of day 30 just gathering up resources and just chilling. Along on day 31, I spent the day chilling. No pun there intentionally. But you know what? I didn't want to chill anymore, so I decided to choose violence and try to kill one of the beefaloes. But of course all the fuckers came, and I killed most of them, but a few. Fucking, I hate this fucking neighborhood. Please subscribe to this video so I can try to move out of this fucking house. I hate this place so much. Anyways, enough of me being angry at the loud noises in my neighborhood, because all they do is drive cars because they have tiny dicks. That's all they have to show for. It's just their loud ass cars that I would never want to be in. Anyways, I tried to kill this asshole. He was a slippery fuck, but eventually I killed him. I went back to the camp, and a group of hounds came to push my shit in because they heard me complaining about loud ass cars. And I thought I was strong enough, but I lost my log suit. Well, no, I think I panicked. I mostly panic, I think, here. And I tried to kill them, but they were nailing me hard. And I was just panicking. I always panic when I fight in these kind of situations, because sometimes it's just a surprise. It's alright to be surprised. It's like when back in the old COD days, you used to panic knife. I panic knife a lot, but I got a lot of kills that way, because I just panic. Like I'm doing now. I'm panicking. I don't know what the fuck to do, so I try to lure them to these pigs, hoping my pig friends will help me. Okay, I'm one of you guys. Oh, I'm gonna die. I died. Oh, that's the end of this run. I am sorry, guys. I disappoint you. Or did I? I made this sometime during the night when you weren't watching. Actually, I just edited that part out because I forgot I made that and was not paying attention too well. So, you know what? Get nated. So after getting my shit together, I decided to continue running around exploring. And on day 34, I found Max's doorway. I know what that does, I think, keyword. And someday I'm going to do a challenge to purpose it. If you want me to try to tackle that, just comment down below, okay? How about that? And then on day 35, I made my way back home. Spring was slowly approaching us. And soon I would not need to carry my stone around, but I think I still need to carry it around, so I continue to carry around. At one point, I made my way over to the swamp forest on day 36 to conquer the hentai monsters and to claim a new weapon. Hopefully a weapon that's better than the handbat. I don't know if the spike club's better than the handbat. Don't quote me on that. I don't know shit. So comment down below what's the best weapon. Just comment some tips. How about that? At the end of day 36, I acquired me a spiky club, or whatever the fuck this is called, and I found a camp. I decided to maybe make this my second base since there's already two farms and that weird potato thing. Day 37, I continued exploring. I found this parrot fuck all the way in the thing. I forgot what you need to give him. I don't know what to give him, to be honest. Day 38 came around, and I just spent the day exploring. I'm still looking for those stupid gear dudes. I don't know what they're called. The clockwood chess pieces, whatever. They tried to make some shit, and by shit I meant the chill box, ice box, the refrigerator. I'm just gonna call it the refrigerator at this point. And I was starting to think this was hopeless. Every time I burp, you should subscribe. 39, I just spent the day reorganizing my stuff and also making some more supplies I would need to continue my adventure to look for the stupid ice box. Wait, I already had one. When did I make that? Why am I exploring? I don't remember. Ooh, I made pierogies. Those look good. I want some pierogies now, guys. Day 40 came around quicker than I thought. That's a lie. I'm saying whatever at this point. And I basically just gather up grass, poop, and gather up bunnies to sacrifice later on to bring my sister forward. Hopefully Krampus does. I haven't experienced Krampus yet. And also, I set fire to the forest again. Watch it burn as I touch your face. Please don't demonetize me, because I'm not monetized yet, but when I do, I need the money. Please don't demonetize me. Day 41, I just spent my time around the base to organizing things, making more supplies, and trying to make more food and other things I would need to continue my further progress in this game. And also, I was doing some research to try to make a meat effigy, so then I can try to extend my life. So I started focusing more on this eventually. I let my insanity get down to an all-time low. I haven't had it down this low in a long time since I played the game when I first played it a long time ago. Just so I could try to get a chance at getting the beard hairs. I knew I was playing with luck here because it's not a big chance to get the beard hairs from the weird rabbit things, the nightmare rabbits, I guess they're called. I think they're called. Don't quote me on that. But I was not having any luck. I think I only eventually get 2 beard hairs and kind of give up because I didn't want Krampus to come attack me because I was not really ready to fight Krampus. At the end of day 42, the Beefaloes decided to invade my home, and you know why you know that I'm American, right? You know what us Americans do when people invade our homes. We fucking murder them. That's what we do, bitches. I'm not sorry. So, pretty much, I killed them because I got tired of their dumb asses, and I didn't want them to get a red bun. Originally, I wanted to kite them out of the base, but Abigail was not having that, because you know how it is. She just wants to murder. She's just like me. I think that's why we connect on a deep level, me and Abigail. But Willow's my girl. I love Cousin Fires. You know what I'm saying? Day 43, I didn't really do anything exciting. Just fished. And trying to think of what else I can do. I was thinking about making another amulet, but I don't think I have the resources to make another amulet to protect myself. And I wish I did at one point focus more on the meat effigy, because then I could have had it by now, but you know what? Oh, it is what it is. I don't know what I'm saying more, guys. I'm getting the hounds came on day 44, but they didn't stand a chance against me and Abigail. I just panic, like usual, running around trying to put my shit on so I won't die. But we did kick their asses this time. I don't think I lose Abigail this time, though. I think she's alright. I think I took most of the brunt, so she was able to fight off that one while I tried to fight them off one by one. And eventually winning against these assholes and claim their meats. No more hound's teeth I didn't get from these bastards. Oh, there's one right there. Awesome. One thing I wish, but I hope they fix in Don't Starve 2, I mean not Don't Starve Together, is every time you attack Abigail, it makes her disappear. I don't mean to attack her, it just happens. But anyways, I came to visit my dad, told him how much I love him, and continue exploring, looking for things I need, and etc. I decided to try to farm some honey and get some bees so I can start making my own beehives, but eventually it grew too much for Abigail, and I lost her dumbass. Useless as ever. No, I'm joking. I love her. She does a great job. It's just I bring her in situations she doesn't do well, and that is fighting these bees. I should have ran off instead of stay to fight them, but you know what? It is what it is. Day 45, I decided to take another route to healing and try to fuck with the spider nest. I regret trying to fuck with the spider nest because she becomes a queen and then I get fucked really hard because I just wanted heals. And I had no heals. And I was losing it. I lost my sister 5 times. Maybe more. I don't remember how long I took. Blah, 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 blah. I don't know what I'm saying more, guys. I'm not the best at doing this. Oh, look, there she is. Oh, I died. I was distracting you. So then you didn't know what happened to Ed. I made it 44 days, though. I almost made it 45. I thought I made it 45, but I didn't. So far, this is the longest run. So far is 44 days. So, if you watch until the end of the video, how about you hit that subscribe button and comment down below who's your favorite Don't Starve character. So those who watch till the end can know a little secret. I don't know. I'm trying to make this exciting. But I enjoy this game a lot, so I'm going to keep trying to get 100 days. I'm not going to give up until I make it, no matter how many attempts. So, technically we're on attempt 2 for you guys. Don't remember how many attempts I did before I lost my recording. And that, I hope you all stay weird, bitches, and I appreciate you guys watching the video.